over the last 6 years, we've had the opportunity to discuss this crime of sextortion and what can we do about it. And one of our dreams was to have a film. So we picked Maria and Stephen. Once they took a hold of it and they saw the vision, they have incredible talent. They have made a powerful movie.
There's 50 documentaries on human trafficking and nothing on sextortion, nothing.
We heard about online crimes against children back in December of 2019. And at that point, we didn't understand the difference between sextortion and human trafficking. The difference between trafficking and sextortion is close to 1,000%. Our responsibility is to investigate it and show it to people in the best kind of way that is not exploitive but educational.
Children themselves should be able to see this and to be able to understand just how significant grave this is, how frequently it's happening, and hopefully not feel alone and not feel afraid.
One of the things I really appreciated is the fact that he covered and she covered the broad range of the way that this happens.
The thing that struck me when I was watching this movie is how easily this happened to these teens. Technology is changing so much faster than we are able to keep up with it.
You can have child protection and you can have privacy, but there's the right ways to be able to do it. And some of it is making sure that the companies are doing safety by design. The biggest tool that you have is both the easiest and the hardest, and that's communication, right? Like talking to your kids about some of this. You hold tech accountable, you hold yourselves accountable, you have communication and conversations. And then we just kind of start working with our children to be able to kind of harden them a little bit as targets and make them savvier.
Don't give them all the information. Don't tell them what school you go to. You don't know who this person is. How do you check who this person is?
I've had investigations where all the girls thought it was a real person, never met him, never talked to him on the phone, but just like she said, this is my friend. Because it was on their friend's Facebook page, they believed it.
We obviously wanted to be incredibly careful not to re-traumatize, re-victimize. That was very front and center for us. And my assumption is that very few people were going to want to talk about this. And we actually had the opposite problem. And we realized that secrecy and silence is how the perpetrators keep their victims under their control. And if we can allow these people to bravely tell their stories, they can take their power back and it no longer lives in the darkness.
We actually didn't expect kids to come forward and parents to come forward immediately after the film and raise their hand and say, it's happening to my best friend right now, what can I do?